everyone's. I am here for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 8, Episode 14. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So this beautiful day out with the children at the trampoline park turns to me wanting to know when is Rashida going to have this sit-down conversation with Jasmine. Don't know why that's any of your business and why you got to bring it up right now. But let's go with this. But Rashida, her whole thing is Jasmine been on Facebook. She's on Instagram. She's been on any and every blog she can go on saying how Rashida is defaming her motherhood, questioning her mothering skills. And Rashida feels, if I have anything to say about you, I will say it to you in your face. I'm not going to go behind your back. But I was like, no, because you've been avoiding Jasmine like the plague. And you did, it could be considered questioning her mother skills when you was asking how come the little boy Cannon was still in pull-ups. Like, why your mama still got you in pull-ups? How dare she? Even though you 2 years old right now. Like, different babies, they get potty trained at different times. But Jasmine could have looked at it as like, you questioning why my baby ain't potty trained. That's questioning my mother's skills, this, that, and the third. But my thing is, you forgave Kurt, you accept the baby. Y'all three, you, Kirk, and Jasmine, need to be in communication with each other. Now this jumps to Stevie putting his 2 cents in, and Mimi was like, hold up now, because Faith, she didn't have to be a go between us. I'm like, y'all was together before he got with Faith. Y'all was together before he got with Jocelyn. Why do y'all need a mediator between y'all 2 grown people and your child who's 8, 9, 10, who can communicate with her daddy without you being there? Because I'm pretty sure she got a cell phone. Kids these days, young and got cell phones. I didn't get my first cell phone until I was 12 years old. And that thing was a Sprint cell phone. It was a Sprint flip phone. And it came with a base. You can use that thing for multiple things. You can use it to call somebody, receive a call, a paperweight, use it as a blunt object, a whole plethora of things. That ain't the point. You and Stevie can talk and have a good communication because y'all don't really have much to talk about because the baby can talk to Stevie on his own. Not saying that y'all not going to have a communication at all. But, what y'all got going on? You and Stevie always had, even when he was with Jocelyn, y'all have always had this relationship where y'all can talk to each other. So, where is this now that Faith is the mediator in the situation? Did you feel that you needed something in your storyline besides trying to get friends who don't need to be friends back friends together again? I don't know. So, we're going to move over to Jock. He's been having issues with the lady whose shop he's invested in and is part owner. I was like, that sounds like 2 different things. Because if you're investing in something, you're just investing. You're not the owner. So, you're the co-owner or is this an investment venture? That sounds like 2 different things to me. But anyways, one issue is she doesn't get along with Kendra. And the shop has gone from having 11 stylists to 3. And they're also losing clients left and right. Now I understand, okay, if I'm putting money into this business and we losing clients, clients that are coming every week, every 2 weeks, that's messing with my money. We having an issue. But Kendra says it's not just her, but she doesn't get along with a lot of females. Now, since Shekinah is the unofficial person to go and do recon, and put her 2 cents in, and then come back report to you, that is Shekinah's mission. I'm gonna need you to go over to the shop and give me your 2 cents of what is going on. So that's what Shekinah gonna do. Now, we have Carly. She's studying to become a sex therapist or whatever it is she's studying for. She's going through some things with Mo, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We have to get Sierra up to speed of what went down in Trinidad. And we find out that this whole alleged messing up the sheet situation happened 4 years ago. 4. This didn't happen a few months ago. This didn't happen a year ago. Either way, if she kept those sheets, she was nasty. But you even more nasty that you had these sheets for 4 years. Now, mind you and Carly were still sort of kind of friends after this 4-year situation. It wasn't until last year at Sierra's party to where things got a little missed and y'all became no longer friends. So, you kept you nasty either way around, but you kept these nasty sheets for 4 years? I was like, no ma'am. No. The fact that you went on TV insinuating that these receipts that had mess on them that you kept. You just nasty. And either way we look at it. Somehow the situation get to talk about Scrap De Leon, and I forgot that Carla used to mess with or tried to get with Scrap De Leon. But then I was like, you were cool with your friend potentially getting with or may have already gotten with somebody that you may or may have not been with. This is your homegirl, but you cool that she going with somebody that you was trying to be cool with or was cool with. Like, I mean, if my friend got with somebody, I don't care if it was 15, 20 years ago, I don't want to be with that person. I don't want you like that. I don't like you like that. And I would feel that you would have the same respect for me not to be with somebody I used to be with. I just don't get now. Now, if we talking about something, we was in the 5th grade and you went with this dude for a day and a half, and then, years later, me and him got together. That's a whole different thing. But when we grown and people potentially may have got with each other, ain't no y'all to all of it. But I did notice that Sierra was mum's the word about her trying to get check Stevie for not getting Scrap De Leon out of prison sooner. I noticed she didn't bring that up. She did bring up that, me and Scrap De Leon, we kind of been sort of talking. She brought that up. But she didn't bring up, I had to check Stevie. I may or may not have been drunk, but I did check him because he didn't get Scrap De Leon out of jail when he should have. That was his nephew. Even though I've only, really technically, known Scrap De Leon for maybe 2 weeks. But I took it upon myself to go check Stevie about his nephew. She didn't bring that up. So, Jack goes to check on his salon invested. And there are people waiting there longer than what they should have been waiting. And homegirl was just mad disrespectful if you ask me. But Jack, he was very hospitable. Like, how long have y'all waiting? Okay, I'm sorry that you waited so long. With you young ladies, would y'all care for some water at this point in time? The salon owner was being very unprofessional. She yelled at Jack. She's like, I overbooked and what? Like, if they don't mind waiting, let them sit there and wait. And I'm like, no. Because if I scheduled for my appointment to be at 10 o'clock, I should be getting my hair washed no later than 10:15 because the person that you had before me may have taken a little bit longer. I shouldn't be waiting 1 o'clock before you start washing my hair. And don't sit there and go take me to the sink and then go start on somebody else's hair. No. And don't, after you wash my hair, this is when I was going to a salon because child, I ain't been to a salon and got my hair washed and, actually done in some years. Your girl likes to do her hair on her own and all that other stuff. But I'm just saying, if I'm getting my hair done, don't sit here and have me get my hair washed and I'm up under the dryer for the next 3-4 hours. You talking about some, nah, girl, you still, my hair is dry. I know my hair. So, there is no reason that you should be overbooked in this situation at all. But she's like, they gonna, just let them sit there. If they don't mind sitting there, let them sit there. Like, no. At one point, one of the young ladies just gets up and leaves. Like, you seen the frustration on the ladies that were waiting. You see the frustration all over the face. We didn't all have to deal with going to a salon and either the person being overbooked or them taking a little bit longer on somebody's hair and you sitting there waiting. Like, that's why I hated when I was younger going to the beauty shop and getting my hair done. That's why now I can just wash and condition my hair at home and let it air dry, and then the next day do have whatever style I like to have it done. But first of all, why are you yelling at Jock in front of your clients? This is the type of thing where you excuse yourself and you go to the back room and you talk to Jock like, Jock, I don't really appreciate you come over here, question me and this, that, and the third. But she talking about if you just stay away from here, we all be good. But no, if I've invested my money up in this situation, I'm going to be showing up every day if I feel like it because I want to see what's going on with my money. We losing clients, we losing stylists. I want to know what's good, so I'm going to be showing up. But I like it not at one point that Jock raised his voice and be disrespectful to her. So, let's get this whole Sierra and BK situation just on out. We can get this done in maybe 30 seconds, probably less. this is the whole situation. BK shows up to get Bailey the dog. He gave Sierra this dog. He's like, I want Bailey. No, Bailey's my dog. You would cheat. No, you would cheat. You a scumbag. No, you a scumbag. I made you. No, I made you. Mushes BK. Security pops from nowhere. Separates them. Some camera movement going on. BK's shirt is ripped. BK leaves. Whole situation. I just thought it was funny how BK, he was messing up last season. But once you forgave him, all that should have been out your ear. We not bringing that up no more because you forgave him. Don't forgive him and then be bringing it up every time you get mad. But then you forgave him and then you was out here cheating yourself, but you acting like he's all at fault when you was cheating as well. And then lying about the cheating. So she goes to the salon and immediately she sees all the problems that are going on. Like, first off, there is no reception who's going to make appointments and answer phone calls. We have a full receptionist desk, but no reception. Oh, we don't need a receptionist. Why? This is the person who answers the phone calls and makes appointments. So you are not overbooked. So what you tell me, like, as you get doing a sew-in, you going to stop mid-sew-in to answer phone calls? Okay. She sees all the people waiting, and so she's like, okay, all right, I guess I'm going to have to start doing somebody's hair. I got a license. All right, come on, baby. What you need done? Okay, come over. I'm going to do your hair for you. All right, come on. I got this. I got this. Ooh, child. Then the owner, she gets talking about some, all right, well, I'm going to lunch. You got, like, 3-4 people over there that are waiting and have been waiting, but you going to lunch? She's like, yeah, girl, you got this. Like, really? I can see why Jack wants to be over and see what's going on with his money. But I guess she realized, man, I don't know Shekinah from a pan of mud. And I just left her in the salon. I'm telling her how I don't need receptionists. I'm being all kind of ugly and rude. I gotta go back here and make it look like it's Jock's fault. So once she gets back, oh girl, it's Jock's fault. It's all Jock's fault because he's playing favoritism to some of the stylists. So when he not here, they looking at me like, girl, I ain't gotta listen to you. And plus, you know, he was being very inappropriate for somebody who has a girlfriend. Now she got this in her head. I guess she done kicked out all the, okay, you ain't got no reception. You act like you don't need reception. You being rude to Jock and you're being rude to me. And you just left when you have all these clients left here. She putting that in the back of her head. But now in the forefront is Jock is being appropriate. Now that's all in her mind. So now she got to go run and tell that next episode. But I was looking sideways at that salon owner, investment woman property. Not investment property, but investment that Jock has going on. So Rashida and Jasmine meet up. Jasmine says that Kirk has painted Rashida as the villain and blames her for a lot, which I can see him going to Jasmine like, well, Rashida really don't want me talking to you. Rashida says Canada can come over, but we can't have no communication. I can just see him going on and on like that. But she's like, I kind of felt some way because I heard through the grapevine that you was questioning my mother's skills about him wearing Pampers. And I didn't like that at all. But Rashida, it was weird because at one point Rashida was like, well, I think it was crazy that there was going to be no open communication when there's a child involved. To, Kelsey, she was a go-between between us. Until we find something better, we just going to have to work with this. I'm like, what's better? We'll have a carrier pigeon? We'll have a smoke signal? We'll have the bat signal? What other communication do we need besides you, Kirk, and Jasmine communicating with each other about this one baby? Because essentially you are helping parent this baby. Once you took Kirk back and you accepted that baby, you are going to be in this baby's life. So you're going to have somewhat a say of what's going on. And why you three think that Kirk and Jasmine can't talk because you can't trust Kirk. Well, you should have taken Kirk back if you wasn't going to be able to trust him that, okay, I'm going to take you back. But you better not talk to Jasmine. Y'all got a baby together. I know that. But you better not be talking to that girl. Like, how does that even work? What if Cannon was sick and she just needed to let Kirk know that, hey, Cannon is sick. He can't come over right now because I don't want to get your kids and you guys sick over there. Or letting him know he's not really feeling good. I'm giving you a heads up. So you can't come and look at me sideways and question me like, why didn't you tell me my child was sick? These two need to communicate. You need to step up. This is me talking. Put your big girl panties on and let your husband, since you're taking him back, talk to this woman. You be in communication with Jasmine. If you don't want Kirk talking to Jasmine, you talk to Jasmine yourself and leave Kelsey out of it. Because Kelsey, granted you didn't make this baby, but once you said, Kirk, I forgive you, you can come home, this baby can be around. If you don't want Kirk talking to Jasmine, well, you talk to Jasmine. Like, Jasmine, we want to come up, pick up Cannon. We having a birthday party for our son. Okay, we're going camping or what have you. Can he come over for the weekend? You be in the communication. But you thought, we got to figure something out. What? What else is there to figure out? Y'all, I was just sitting there looking like, really? What's to figure out? What? What other what other way are we going to communicate when there's this baby mouth? Y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications on for when my beautiful face makes a new video. You'll be notified. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.